Hey guys, it's byscreenside, and I'm back with a new speed build video for you today. And this one is called Seaview House. It's sort of a kind of little modern house that I built in Windenburg. It is 3 beds, 2 baths, and it's pretty fairly priced at a little over 120,000 simoleons. So it's a good little house for a medium-sized family, especially one that likes beautiful views of the water. So yeah. Now I have to apologize. I am a touch under the weather, and I would prefer not to record when I'm kind of congested the way I am, but there's really not any other time that I would have to record this week. So it's the difference between having no videos and having videos where I don't sound perfect. And personally, if it's me, I would rather see the video. If it's like one of the people that I watch, I'd rather have the video and not sound as good than no video at all. So if a little bit of my under the weatherness is bothersome for you, I apologize. Feel free to mute me, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I'm not like horribly sick. I'm just congested. So I'm well aware that I sound like Darth Vader at the end of Return of the Jedi when they like take his helmet off. That's how I feel. And the audio for this might not be fabulous because I'm still working with this new microphone that I got to get the settings to a place where it sounds right. But I definitely didn't want to use the headset because it's just too close to my throat where it's not the best environment right now. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way that this little build turned out. It's got a lot of really pretty views of the water from the various different rooms, and the way the lighting comes into sort of like the really pretty little seating area upstairs. There's just like kind of a little space where your Sims will be able to sit and talk. And then there are like quite a few little outdoor areas to lounge. There's an outdoor hot tub, and of course, an outdoor pool. When I was playtesting this house, the welcome wagon showed up, and I think it was Jacques. He's like the older dude that comes with Get Together, like just jumped in the pool and started swimming without any invitation yet to come in the house. So I thought that was an interesting thing that happened. Oh, guys, sorry. My brain is a little bit too congested right now to even think. So this may not be a full commentary, but I really am trying my best. It's just that this weekend coming up, we have Mother's Day, and so I don't know how in town I will be to have time to record videos, and I don't want to not have videos for the week. So yeah, I'm sorry. I hate doing commentary when I'm sick, and I hate it, but anyway, I'll stop apologizing for it. I'll move on. I did have kind of a frustration when I was decorating this, in that I am just really getting quite tired of the content that we currently have in the game. It may be just because I have been doing really long and detailed builds lately. And so, when I spend so much time going through the items to make sure that builds are as detailed, and kind of been doing a little bit more cluttered style builds lately. Yeah, I've been through the same menus of the same stuff over and over again, and I'm really, really ready for a new pack. So I'm looking forward to the next announcement for a new pack, and hopefully it'll be something that will come with a pretty decent amount of build and buy content for building. So, and it's not that I am, that I don't think that what we have in the game is really cool and great. It's just that, I've used it a lot already, so I'm ready for more. And this I didn't decorate like in as cluttered of a way as what some of my recent builds have been lately. So it's a little bit more minimalist. I mean, it's not bare by any stretch of the imagination, but I've been really cluttering things up lately, and I wanted to do something more open and, more in keeping with where this lot is placed and what the style of it is. I didn't feel like, a really cluttered decor would be appropriate for this house. It seems like they would, be more clean, and I don't want to keep using the word minimalist because it's like it's just not cluttered. It's not that it's bare. It's just not really really cluttered up like I have a tendency to do. So, it's a little bit more reasonably I don't know. Decorated. That's the word. Decorated. Yes. Okay. So back to the topic of new packs. There is a thread on the forum right now, and it's under Graham's Corner, which, by the way, if you never go to the Sims 4 forums, it's a really cool place. I don't spend a lot of time on there. I mean, I used to post on there all the time, and then there was quite a lot of shade thrown at The Sims 4 on the forums, and there probably still is. And it got a little bit to the point where it was bumming me out. But there's still cool stuff to be found there, and I always recommend to people who are having any issues with the game to go and post there, because there are quite a few people on the forum who are like so helpful and so good at like, suggesting like how to fix technical problems with the game and stuff. But there is a thread right now, and I believe it's in Sim Guru Graham's Corner of the forum, and it's closed now. The thread is closed. You can still look at it, but you can't post in it. Unfortunately, I didn't notice it was there until after it was already closed, but it was they had asked for just pictures of like references for them to do the concept art for the eco living stuff pack, which if you're not familiar with that, that's something that on the Sims blog they are running votes to, pick the art style. Most of you probably know about this, but in case you don't, that is something to be aware of, because they are now working on the concept art, and the next vote I believe is going to be with reference to what kind of stuff we would like for gameplay. But this thread, it's really cool. It's almost like Pinterest, like browsing Pinterest, really, because a lot of members of the community put up pictures of items or hairstyles, and it would be like build and buy suggestions, clothing suggestions, hairstyle suggestions, all kinds of really cool ideas for things that they would like to see appear in the upcoming stuff pack. And if you're bored, I'd recommend go checking out that forum thread, because there's so many really cool stuff, or so many stuff. I swear. By the way, really quickly, I take these cabinets out in just a moment because I felt like they weighed down the openness of the kitchen. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff in that thread that I went through, and I was just like, yes, 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 I want that, I want that, I want that. One of my biggest wish for items is apron sinks or farmhouse style sinks for our kitchens. I would really love to see some new kitchen content. I really feel like the two rooms that get neglected kind of in terms of when we get new content are the kitchen and the bathroom. Really, we apart from spa day, I mean, we got a couple of like different sink and tub options in Get Together, and then we got some stuff with spa day, but we don't get a ton of bathroom content. Some extra bathroom clutter would be really great because it's like the same item since the base game basically. And kitchens don't get a super amount of love. I feel like even when the Vampires game pack came out and they gave us new sets of counters, there was only 3 swatches that came with it. So I'm really hoping for at least some like new kitchen content when we get that pack, and farmhouse sinks are my #1 wish. So this kitchen, as you can see, I decorated in red, and the choice to do red was completely and totally based on those bar stools that came with bowling stuff. You definitely need bowling stuff for this build because I used a lot of the textures from it. All the exterior textures on the build itself are from the bowling stuff pack, and I used bar stools and the pendant lights and the couch and lamps and everything. There's a lot of the bowling night because I wanted to use that mid-century modern furniture that came with that pack. I felt like it suited this build really nicely. And every other section of the house tends to be a little bit more beachy, earthy colors, but I did like the red for this kitchen just because I think those bar stools are really pretty. I really like them. By the way, if you're watching this video on the day it goes up, I do have a game pack and or stuff pack giveaway going on right now. So if you didn't happen to see the video announcement on my 3K thank you video, then just know that if you are interested, I am doing a giveaway on the 12th of May, and it is for either 2 stuff packs or 1 game pack, your choice. And all you have to do to enter is leave a comment on that video. And so if you haven't seen that video and you might be interested in winning a game pack, then check that out. I'm going to be finding the winner on the 12th for that. And seemed like there was something else that I wanted to say. Yeah, but so if you leave a comment on Twitter, then, or if you tweet out your favorite video with @byscreenside in the tweet, then I also will get notified and will enter you twice. So yeah, check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. If you're interested in winning a game pack or stuff pack, I am running that right now. If you're watching this after May 12th, then I am sorry, but that contest is closed. But I'm actually looking to run another one fairly soon after, but I'm not sure just when. And then also, I do have a collaboration project. I actually have a couple collaboration projects in the works right now. So that is something to look out for. I'm not sure. I know one of them's going to be later this month because of the person I'm working with has a busy schedule right now. And then the other one, I'm not sure, but it should be like within like probably this coming week or the next. Just depending on, I finished my part of it. It's a build collaboration, which, you know, myself and another person are working on, and so I just finished my part of it yesterday, and so I'm kind of thinking it'll probably be up next weekend, but I don't know. We haven't talked about it, so just sort of, you know, you just kind of have to go with everybody's schedules, and life happens and things come up, so. But I am excited about that. I'm excited to be working on that. This little area out here is the seating area that I was talking about earlier. I just love the way the lighting comes into that little just sort of open seating place. And I put in an easel so your Sims can just kind of sit up there and relax and lounge and chit chat and enjoy the beautiful view. Oh, I'm like so wheezy. I apologize. I know I apologize like 100 times for being like doing the commentary while I'm sick. But I think what happened was I saw somebody, I think I remember who it was, but I can't remember specifically who it was. One of the other builders that I watch was talking about how they didn't like seeing other people's videos when they're sick. But I do work full time, so there's a limited amount of time in which that I can record every week. So if there are ever like light weeks that go by where I only have like 1 or 2 videos up, then it probably just means I had a busy week at work. I would love to be able to do YouTube full time. That would be awesome, but I am definitely not in that place yet. Or maybe never, I don't know. But, you know, I have to kind of jump in and record when I can. And so, you know, I know my voice is not spectacular. It never is, though, to be honest. I'm just, you know, I'm not the world's best commentator, I really don't think, but some days are better than others. But yeah, today is just one of those days where it's not gonna be fantastic, and just because there's too much crappiness going on. But I don't know when I'm gonna have the chance to record otherwise. And I actually wanted to have this out the other night, but my neighbors were being like really loud. Like, there were some people that were sitting out on the front porch, and where I sit and record is like basically right next to that. It's really the only good spot that I have to set up my computer and everything right now. And so I was getting really, really frustrated because they were, and it's not like I can go out there and be like, how dare you talk on the front porch, which is a common area. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, well, it's really annoying me, but I really don't, you know, I really can't, not my place to say anything about it, you know? And then like finally after they quieted down, then my upstairs neighbors decided it would be a good time to run the vacuum cleaner. I guess that's what they were doing. It sounded like somebody was pushing around an elephant on a skateboard. Like, I'm not kidding. It was so loud. I can only assume, I don't know how a vacuum cleaner could be so loud, but that's the only thing I could figure that they were doing. Unless they have like an ab roller. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like hard to explain. It's like a little like rolling bar or board thing that like you use for ab workouts. Like, so it could, like, those are the only 2 possibilities that I can figure what they were doing. It was either they were vacuuming or they were using an ab roller. Either way, it was really, really stinky and loud, and I wasn't able to record it the other night when I had some time to do that. Very frustratingly. Now, the big bedroom, I don't really have like a master bedroom in this, but there is like the larger bedroom with purple curtains. I actually did change those to white later because I felt like you can see the purple curtains in just like the front of the house, and I felt like the white looked fine, and it's kind of distracting having like you walk up to the front of the house and there's purple curtains. So yeah, so we made it to the screenshots. Hooray! So here, of course, we have a shot of the exterior of the build, and this is the kitchen with the little bar seating area, and a shot of the dining room, or the dining area in the kitchen. Then we have a shot of the living area, very neutral, kind of like beachy shades, and the piano in the back. This would be the child's bedroom themed room, and then just a general room for any sim, any probably young adult or teen, and another sort of master bedroom that those curtains change. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.